Samir, the world in a sense has always, global investors have always admired Warren Buffett as the ultimate god. I mean, Berkshire Hathaway is a temple where everybody wants to go to worship, right? But here we have Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, a common friend, and he's someone who in a sense changed the definition of the way how Indians look at stock markets.
Correct.
He entered Indian stock market when bears were making money. He came to the stock market when in a sense every 10 years you would see one scam or the other scam. And here he comes, he in a sense was very open about what he was buying, why he was buying, and he was inviting others also. To me, he's the real hero of Indian capital market, who understood the Indian true picture more than anyone.
Correct. So I agree with that, and I think the way I talk about him is he made it look to the normal retail individual that stock market can also make him rich. And he was a role model, because an institutional guy is not a role model for a retail investor. So small part or a big part of the attraction of retail investors or pulling the retail investor in the market would be people like him, because we are seeing as an individual, he's not backed by any of this thing, and from 0 or 5,000 or whatever, he has made it. So that I think is the biggest contribution. The second thing is, for people like me who were at that time, starting out in 90s and all, he would be absolutely open. Which in the end, we could say we were also giving some ideas, but in the beginning, we were only receiving advice.
He used to leverage and he used to trade.
Correct.
Now, when I would ask him that you advise others not to trade and you are trading, his answer used to be a typical Rakesh Jhunjhunwala style. Daddy whiskey पीते थे, मुझे मना करते थे. He's trading bad.
Well, we also trade because we are a long short fund. So if you want to call the short as trading, was we mean we are not doing intraday shorting or even 1 week shorting, but we are doing 3-4 months shorting. No, nothing wrong with it. Control अपना होना चाहिए. And definitely we are not leveraging. We are shorting with the context that we have 100 long and we are shorting some 20, 30, 40% short. So it depends, but I agree with this part that in theory, if you're a good investor, you should be able to do everything. Why do you have to say, I'm a value investor or I'm a growth investor? अब भाई एक स्टॉक आप ग्रोथ के लिए ले रहे हो, वन स्टॉक इज इनक्रेडिबली चीप तो आप वैल्यू के लिए ले रहे हो. इसमें इतना ब्रेन का वो नहीं होता कि आई कांट थिंक ऑफ दैट. I think it's just that people artificially make distinctions in many of these things.
So Dinshaw, last question. I've been asking this question to all my market guests, something which I asked Rakesh Jhunjhunwala 2 years ago. I asked Irani that 2 days ago. I'm going to ask you today. And you're from Bombay, so you'll understand this. That's the reason I'm not asking Samir by this question. If the bull market is like a train journey, starting from Churchgate to Kandivali, right?
सारे स्टेशन मुझे पता ही नहीं कौन से.
So, where has this bull market reached? Churchgate is the starting point.
अंग्रेज आदमी गाड़ी में जाता है.
नहीं, बॉम्बे में रहे तो समझ जाएंगे.
I think probably Marine Drive.
चालू ही हुआ है. चालू ही हुआ है.
नहीं, वैसे चालू है because relatively India.
बुल मार्केट चालू है.
नहीं, बुल मार्केट नहीं हुआ भाई. बुल मार्केट 2 साल टोटल चला है ना. अगर आप उसको गिनो, इसमें आप इसलिए गिन रहे हो क्योंकि आप वो 30 डेज या 90 डेज और मार्च को एक एंड ऑफ बेयर मार्केट गिन रहे हो. नहीं, ऐसे नहीं गिन सकते. बेसिकली यू आर relative bull market in the sense कि first time the world is also appreciating that India की position relative to other groups. Which are the groups? There are 4 groups: US, Europe, China, India. आपने जापान को करना, चलो 5th group गिन लो. So marginal new money कहाँ पे ज़्यादा जाएगा? Not relative to US, we are not getting more money than US will get, but relative to our own history. वो तो इंडिया की डिस्कवरी अभी हो रही है या हुई है, अभी हुई है, या अब वो भी पूरी नहीं हुई.